Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nomsa Clara Mngbe. I'm the founder of Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency and the founder of Gossip Talk Show. So today I'll be basically talking about, are you a man or a woman who put your potential dates on an audition? So what do I mean by that? Let me share my video to my personal page, guys, and I will love you guys when I'm doing my live talk. If you guys can actually put some questions, and if you can communicate, I know I have people that come in and watch me, so I love you guys to actually have a conversation with me, if you don't mind. Those who are coming to watch my talk, it's nice to have a conversation with other people. Ask questions if you have questions, or unless if you guys know everything. I like to know me myself. I don't know everything, and I like to learn. So if you have, or sometimes there are some other dating coaches that are watching, it's nice to put your input as well. What do you think of the thing, just to put some advice out there and say, just put your own opinion. If you're watching me, just put your own opinion and say, this is what I think. Because it's nice to hear from someone else. Hey, how are you doing? So it's nice for someone else to actually put their own opinion and put some questions. Then it means that I'm actually doing something and I'm actually communicating with someone. So what do I mean by men and women putting their potential dates on an audition? I'm going to share with you how people struggle to find love. You will meet a man who is very successful, who is loving, kind, and caring, good looking. They have it all, body, they're successful. And you meet a beautiful woman. She's got it all. She's beautiful, she's successful, she's kind, she's got everything that a man can ever ask for, but she's single. Hi sweetie, how you doing? Please, if you're watching my talk, put some questions. Let's communicate. Just put some questions and put your own opinion. So what I'm saying is, and these men are single. There are so many men out there who are single and they are righteous. When I'm saying a man is righteous, that means it is Mr. Right. They have it all. The heart, the everything, the heart, the mind. They have the mind of settling down. But when they meet a woman, they say, okay, they see this beautiful woman and they approach this woman and say, would you like to go on a date with me? You're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. But I would like to take you on a date. And the woman, she looks at the man. He's dressed like her ex. Good clothes, maybe same style, same design, maybe similar. And she looks at, and haircut. And the man is good looking, is handsome. And she goes, oh, whoa. You want to take me on a date? First, before you take me on a date, you need to go for an audition. It's like, whoa. And the man goes, okay, but that's not what I approach you for. I approach you because I'm a man I'm single and I'm looking for, I've worked very hard all my life. I'm looking for a woman to spend the rest of my life with. I'd like to get to know you. And the woman goes, I've been hurt before. I've been hurt by men like you. No, you haven't. You've been hurt by somebody who entered your life. And that person, they wasn't right for you. They hurt you because Their lives was messed up, but that doesn't mean everybody that enters your life, they are the same. Is a different person. Okay, and then a woman. Now let's go to men. A man approaches a woman. She sees this beautiful woman who's successful. She's got it all. She's got the body. Her mind. When they talk, they click. When they talk, it's like they're reading each other's mind. And the man goes and the man says to a woman, "Can I take you on a date?" And the woman goes, "Okay, that would be lovely. I would love to go on a date with you this coming weekend or the week after." They go on a date. They have fun. When I mean they have fun, they talk, they click, they music, they like similar music, their values, they share family values, they they're looking for the same thing. They want to have kids. They want to have they want to travel. They love traveling, although they like different things. They basically, it's like when they speak, they are reading each other's mind and they start dating. Everything goes well. And then after a few months, man goes cold. And the woman goes, "Is there anything that I've done? Is there something that I've done?" And the man goes, "No. You see, I've been hurt before. And I'm scared. You haven't done anything. It's just I've been hurt before. Yes, buddy, you're dating me. I'm not your ex. You're dating me. You approach me. You said you wanted to go on a date with me. But now you're going cold. You're going cold. I didn't ask for this. You asked me to go on a date. We had clarity. We talked about things that we want. And now you're going cold because you've been hurt by your ex. So man, why don't you just, okay, I've been hurt before. I've been rejected by women who said they wanted to spend the rest of their lives with me. But then they changed their mind. They cheated on me. They did this. They did this. Why don't you forgive yourself? Just forgive yourself. I'm talking to men right now. Forgive yourself for actually meeting the wrong person. And say thank you to the woman that hurt you. I'm really, really grateful. Just think about them and say, I'm really, really grateful for entering in my life and writing a story that has taught me to be the person that I want to be and to actually go out there and ask questions and be me. Thank you so much. And forgive yourself. The shame, the guilty, forgive all that and put it in the box. When you saw that when you meet the right person, you know what you want. You have clarity of what you want. You are looking for a woman who knows what they want. You're not looking to approach somebody else's child and go say, okay, I'm getting caught because I've been hurt before. That's not how relationship works. You have to have clarity of what you really, really want. When you date somebody, just be clear to that woman. Be clear up front that, I like you. You're a very beautiful person, beautiful woman, inside out. I like you. Forget about the hurt. You know that, yes, I've been hurt. We already know that you've been hurt. But tell the woman, I like you. And I'm looking for a meaningful relationship. So can we take things slowly, step by step? In that way, you are letting the woman know that actually, although I've been hurt before, but I'm ready. I'm ready to get to know you. I want to get to know you. I don't want to play mind games. I don't want to go cold, but I want to get to know you. I want to spend, I'm looking for a woman that I'm going to get along with. a woman that knows what they want, a woman that I'm going to introduce them to my mama, to my family, and that is going to want to get to know my family, that is going to hold my family together. That's the woman that I'm looking for. So I would love to get to know you, instead of saying or going cold. And now the woman is getting confused. You know what? I'm getting confused whether is it something that I have done, because things were going so smooth, but now I have no clue what's going on. Have clarity. Forgive yourself. Freedom. Freedom. Give your heart that freedom to say, I am going to love, no matter what I've gone through in my life. I'm going to love again. And when you meet that love, there are so many single men out there, men who are single, and they're searching for the right person. And the right person is standing right next to them, because that right person says, oh, I've been hurt before. I've met guys like you. And there's this woman who's there's a woman who's standing next to this man, and she's single. And there's a man, I'm on a man. There's a man who's standing next to a woman. And they're both looking for love, for a serious relationship. But this man goes, oh, I've met women like you before. They've hurt me. So I ain't going to take any chances. But in their heart, they know that they're looking for a serious relationship. You see, both of these two, they're looking for a serious relationship. They're married. God has linked them together, but they're still going on about the pain that they went through in the past, the rejection that they went through in the past, the disappointment. He didn't love me. I love her, but she didn't love me. It's still going on in their mind, going on and on and on. Let it go. If you have been hurt before, let it go. Because the person that hurt you, that's why they are not with you. When a man approaches you, if it's a good man, be ready. Even if you're not looking, there are some women who are happy for where they are. They are happy by being themselves. But when a man is being presented to you, and you have that mind that I don't mind going on a date, but if a good guy comes to you, have freedom, give them freedom to get to know you. Because otherwise, no one is going to get married. No one is going to enter a relationship. Because if this one says, I've been hurt before, and this one says, I love to meet somebody, but these guys, no, you've been hurt by whoever their name is. That's why they're not in your life. They're gone. And now there are good men out there who knows what they want. They don't want to play games. They know what they want. There are good women out there. Forget about social media. Forget about when you go to my profile, you see me with my man. I'm holding hands and we are kissing. The photo is looking beautiful. Forget about social media. This is the generation now. Social media destroys people's mind. It destroys people's lives. And then you look at me, you're like, wow, why can't I find that man? You see, what happens is, just before I put that picture that you see on social media with my man, I've taken 20 pictures or 10 pictures. 9 of them, they were not good. Then the 10 one, we have had a cage fight. He says, I don't want to take no more pictures, nonsense. And I'm like, oh, come on, baby, let's take a picture. Then I'm putting it on social media, but you don't know the story behind my picture. And then you're judging your life based on the picture, not knowing the picture behind my life, what I've been through. You are like, I want to live the life that she's living. Girl, you see, the life that Nomsa she's living. This is fake makeup. This is fake hair, fake everything. But what's on the inside of Nomsa is greater than what's on the outside, because Nomsa knows what she wants. Nomsa cannot be stopped by somebody who had her before. I know what I want. And that's why you see those pictures. I have had to battle with my men and say, baby, I need a picture to put it on my social media. You see, when I'm putting it on social media, I'm not putting it for you to actually look at my life and say, okay, why she has a good life. No, my life might be messed up. I might know how to deal with my messed up life. I might know how to actually get in the morning, get up in the morning, pray, meditate, and say, God, give me guidance to know where I'm going today. Give me guidance. Or if I'm single, I say, God, you know what? I'm open to a man that is going to enter my life and accept me for me. I'm open to everything. I know that. But if you are somebody who likes to put people on an audition, they say, okay, you know what, I've been hurt before, so I've met guys like you. I don't want you in my, I need to have a clarity. There is never going to be a clarity unless you get to know somebody and unless you give yourself freedom to say, you know what, I'm accepting you in my life and I want to get to know you. Forget about the person that entered your life. They didn't know you. You didn't know them, but they made promises and they were not able to keep those promises. So that means their lives were messed up, but you know exactly what you want. You can't let somebody enter your life and take advantage of you, because when somebody enters your life, they take advantage of you, they go. That means when you're still auditioning, putting people on audition, that person is still in control. Everything is, when a man comes to you and say, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, I think when you go on a date, you get along, and you ask questions. It's all about asking questions. You ask the questions to find out if you are both looking for the same thing. You can't date somebody who wants to have children if you don't want to have children. You can't date somebody who is not a family, who doesn't share values, the same values as you. Beliefs. Some beliefs are okay, but some beliefs can destroy relationships. Interest, they're okay. You don't have to like a similar interest. But unfortunately, some women, their lives have been destroyed by guys who have entered their lives, approached them, made promises, and they cheated on them. They rejected them. Comes to men. There are some men who entered relationships with women, and women entered their lives and they destroyed them. They destroyed that man. They rejected them or they cheated on them. But it doesn't mean we have to put a label on it. We don't have to do that. We don't have to put a label on anyone. Or to just to say, oh, maybe I'll let you know in my life. You want to let somebody in? Give them freedom. Let them in. Without having to audition them, without having to crucify them. Don't label anyone. Don't let somebody pay the price for something that they didn't do. If they're willing to show up for you, give them a chance. If they are willing to take you out and spoil you, you deserve it. Why not? Some women, and they're like, and I don't let men pay for me. So they are the ones, they're working, they're successful, they want to pay for a man. But guess what? Some men, they are well-cultured men who are raised properly. Their parents, they tell them that if you are a man, you look after your woman. Looking after a woman, it doesn't mean that when someone says, okay, approaches you and say, I want to spoil you. I want to get to know you. I want to give you just one day with me. I just want to give you that one day where you're going to feel special. Even if you are a millionaire, you've got money. And that guy hasn't got money because guys likes to feel like men. Men likes to feel like men. Even if you are a millionaire. And that guy maybe is worth more money, but not the same like you. It's okay to say, okay, what time do you want me? As a woman, what time do you want me? If you like the guy, what time do you want me? Okay. Obviously, they can't come and pick you up at your own home. You have to arrange a public place. Say, okay, I'll meet you so and so. I like Italian, I like Indian, or I like Chinese. Give him a list of the things at the restaurant that you like. Okay, if you have money, don't challenge the man. Go on a date with him. He's asked you to come on a date. You go on a date with that man. Okay, after the meal, they pay. Don't offer a man to pay for him. That is a big insult for them. It doesn't matter how you were raised. It doesn't matter. But when a man asks you on a date and they take you, when you offer them, if they call the waitress and they want to pay for the meal because they ask you to go on a date, everything is psychology. So you have to think. If a man says, okay, I'm paying, and then you say, oh, in front of the waitress, can we share the bill? And he's like, I'm confused. I'm getting to know you. Things are going well right now. If we are getting along very well, that means we're gonna have all our lives together, or we're gonna have another date together. So for anyone that is watching me, you may say, okay, no, somebody, I'm independent, but that independent doesn't work in the real world. That's why so many women are single, because that puts a man off. When a man offers to pay you for a date, on a date, you let them pay. If it's a woman, there are some women who are really, really confident. Hi. There are some women, please, you can put your questions and put everything, your own opinion. There are some women who are really, really confident. And when they see a man that they like, they go and approach. They know that woman is got money, is got everything. She's successful. She's very confident, and she goes and approach a man and says, you know what? I'm single and I like you. Are you single as well? There's nothing wrong to approach a man. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong to approach a man if you see them, they like you, and then you arrange a date. Man, if a woman says, I'm going to pay, I'm going to spoil you, today it is your day for me to take you out as my man and go and spoil you, don't argue with a woman. Let the woman take you out. If they feel that, you know what, I like you and I'm single, and they want to spoil you. No one says somebody should pay, this one should pay, this one shouldn't pay. If a woman likes and say, okay, I've got money, I want to spoil you, I want to take you to a lovely restaurant on me. No point in arguing saying, but I don't allow women paying for me. I'm a man. I have a man with a dignity. I'm independent. Yes, we already know that you're independent. You're a man who is independent. But if she can't spoil you, who is going to spoil you? Just say with grace, what time do you want me? And what are you wearing? If she described what she's wearing, then you can compliment it. She doesn't have to tell you the colors. She described it, this is what I'm wearing. Then you compliment, you wear something that compliment your woman, because the woman, she has gone and said, I like you. I like you. I want to take you out on a date. Who says women shouldn't ask men? Maybe a man is shy. So a woman knows that, okay, I like this person, but if a woman, she's a wealthy woman, and she says, I want to take you out, would you let me? Just say yes, if you're single and you're looking for love. Who say women shouldn't pay for men? But you don't have to argue with her. If she wants to take you out, she wants to spoil you. I mean, you are the king that day. Get to know the woman. If she's worth 2 million, you're worth 500 million, what's the difference? She's not looking for your money. She's looking for love. Because love, money is the energy that comes with everything that we have in life. It gives us pleasure to be able to do things, to be able to go. But that woman, she has not approached you because she wants you to go and say, and go to the bank and start comparing and say, okay, she's worth this much, so I'm not gonna be, I don't feel like I'm gonna be good enough for her. The woman, she's approaching you because she knows that her life, she's successful, she's worked very hard. All she wants is a man who's going to drive her more, who's going to help her. Now they're a team who's going to help her make billions. Not a man who is going to be feeling sorry themselves and say, I'm not sure if actually, if I'm going to actually fit in this relationship. Everything comes down to here. Everything. This is the symbol of your destiny. It comes down to the brain, to the mind, the mindset. When you meet somebody, they have nothing. But there is a reason why God has connected you with that person. Maybe there is something that is part of you that needs to be, that person needs to drive you to be more. So, and then you start saying, okay, the woman is asking me out, but she wants to pay for me. But I'm a man who likes to be in charge. So you can say, okay, you want to take me out, just find out, be free, smile, be grateful. Say, I'm grateful that you approached me, and I'm looking forward to this date. The reason why our generation is like this is because we believe that we are driven, we want to be successful, we're chasing the visions, but we lost the attachment of what is really a relationship. Even with our own families, our siblings, our aunties, the list goes on. We've lost that attachment. We are chasing something like, I need to be this. Okay, it's nice when you go on a date, when you meet somebody and you ask them questions. If I meet you, I'm single, let's say I'm single and I meet you and I ask you questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And you're like, this norms, I want to be this, I want to be this. Okay, women wants, by the way, women wants men with a plan. No woman wants to date a man who just want to depend on a woman. It doesn't matter how much you're worth, whether they are worth more than you, but you have to have a plan, because God changes lives through people. If you are a man that says, okay, she's asked me to go out, but this one, she's a millionaire, but I'm not there yet. I'm not a millionaire yet. I have this. I'm very successful, and I know what I want. I know what I want, where I want to be. I have a picture where I want to be, but at this moment, I'm not sure if I'm good enough. You see, God, He works in different ways. Where you want to go, He will present somebody People seem to think, okay, I have to pray and God, he will show up and say, here is the path you want to take. He sends a human being as your guidance. So that means somebody will show up and say, hey, that is your angel. That's what God is put in front of you. But are you ready? The question will be, are you actually ready to accept and say, yes, I want to go out with you? As a man, you want to pay for me. As a woman, yes, I want to go out with you. I'm not ashamed because this is life. I want to live. I want to enjoy life. And then after that, you as a man, if you get along very, very well and say, okay, we're going on a second date, but the second date is on me, darling. Name the place. Where do you want to go? You see, she's taken you out. You've had so much fun. And now, as a man, you are offering to take her out. What happens to a man when a man takes a woman out and they pay for you? So if you are a smart, like as I said, everything comes down to this. Your brain, your mind is the symbol of your destiny. You use this to think, okay, the man has taken me out for a meal. And then if everything goes well for that meal, and they offer to take you out again, you say yes. You do not argue with the man. You say yes because you see what happened is God has put this man in front of you. So you have to accept those blessings. If you say, that means you're praying, you say, God, I want a good man. I want to spend the rest of my life with. And then God says, here's the man. And the man comes in. He says, here's your blessings. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And you say, whoa, whoa, whoa. So why you say yes? Where are you going? Where are we going? He tells you the name of the place where you're going. And then you have to go on the internet. You're going to go and have fun, have a meal, have everything. And then you go on the internet as a woman. He's paid for everything. He's taken you out. Now you have to check a place now where they do just dessert and just pudding, just dessert. And book that place. When you finish your meal, you've had pudding, you've had everything, and then you say, I have a surprise for you. And then you go. It doesn't matter whether that place it cost £10. It doesn't matter whether it cost £20, but it is the thought that counts, that you took your time to appreciate and say, I'm going to let you guide me. I'm going to let you be a man in my life. And I'm going to say thank you by taking him to a dessert place where you can just have pudding and just have fun with that man. Doesn't matter how much it costs, but you're showing them that, you know what? I love you. You're not saying I love you out loud. You're saying what? I'm the woman you've always been looking for. By just being a simple woman. Men are looking for simple women. Women are looking for simple men who are not complicated. No one wants to look for a complicated person. Life is so simple. Our parents' generation was very, very simple. Very, very simple. But now I have to go on social media and Google. Okay, he said he's going to take me out. You see, the guy doesn't know what's happening. Now I'm asking other people. You see, this man, he said he's taking me out. What do you guys think on social media? I've seen messages, people actually asking questions. The poor guy has no clue that he's being put on social media. Somebody is looking for advice on social media. He has got a clue. He's been asked to go out. Shall I go? Shall I not? Get up and just go on a date. I don't know how many times I've read these messages on Facebook. Somebody is asking for questions and I just enter Facebook and I say, you know what, shut up and go on a date, woman. And then that person sends me a message in private. and say, no, sir, thank you. I did go on a date and I had so much fun. And then you have these ones that go on they're being asked to go on a date, and men ask you to go on a date. This is women. And because a man doesn't know you, but he's met you, he's asked you, okay, let's go on a date. And then you arrange a date, maybe we'll go on a date in 2 weeks' time. And then in between 2 weeks' time, you see, the guy is nervous. Basically, if I'm gonna go and ask somebody to take me on a date, the guy is busy, he's doing shopping, is basically finding out where he can take you to please you, what to wear, and he's wondering the conversation. And because he's not been in touch with you, and you are going on social media and saying, you know what, he asked me on a date, but he's not talking to you. There's nothing to talk about. Why would he say? He doesn't know you. He wants to go on a date because he's a well-cultured man. So he as long as he's letting you know that the date is still on, that's all you need to worry about. You need to worry about is on the inside of you greater than on the outside. You don't need to worry about going on Facebook. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's serious? Let the man defend himself, because in between, if 100 people are going to respond on that text, somebody is going to respond negative. And that negative, it goes into your head. When you go on a date, that spoils everything. But if somebody asks you on a date, okay, I'm going. What do you want me to wear? Make sure this is covered. Okay, see, my boobs are covered. When I'm going on a date, this jacket off. You have to figure out your image. I'm not a matchmaker who tells people what to wear. You have to create your own image. All I do is I help my clients create their own image. I know my image. I like long dresses, high heels. So you can create your own image based on your desires, based on your character, knowing your body. You have to go in front of the mirror and get naked. If you ever looked at your body, you have to know your body, how your body is designed. Get naked in front of the mirror. Appreciate your boobs, whether they are big or small. Appreciate them and say, God, I'm grateful for these boobs that you've given. Look at your face in front of the mirror. Everything, look at your body and be grateful in front of the mirror. And then you know who you are. You create your own image. What kind of things do I like? I like this, I like this. And then if you have a stylist, you can go with a stylist, but the stylist is there as a buddy. You're paying a stylist to be with you as a buddy to tell you the truth, but you know what kind of clothes you wear. You don't need anyone telling you what kind of clothes you should wear, the colors. As long as these boobies are covered, you're not wearing a suit. Obviously, you're not going to wear a suit when you go on a date. Your image, you create your image within. When you create your image, then you know what kind of things you like. I like long dresses. I like high heels. That's what I like. And I like the style. For hair, I choose the style that I like based on my want, not based on somebody saying you have to wear this. Can you imagine when somebody says wear this? If I turn up, you come into my office, you say, Nomsa, I've not been on a date for a long time, and I don't have confidence with my style. Okay, I say it's a start. You are recognizing where you need help with. But I don't say, okay, let's go shopping. I'm going to help you to create it, for you to create it. I'm going to create a style for you. I said, no, we have to create an image. What's on the inside of you is greater than what's on the outside, because when this knows what it wants, it's going to create exactly. When we sort out here, we help you with the confidence, and you step into that shop. When I walk into a shop, I have to like something when I see it, because I already know my body. I go in front of the mirror, I look at my body, my bums. I look at my bums, the shape of my bum. I look at it, the shape of my boobs. I put the bra on and I look at it. And when I put a dress, it's not, I have to look. Do I feel comfortable with this style? And I have to work on it. Sometimes I walk in the house, is it comfortable or not? That's what you have to do. You have to be comfortable. You have to be able to create your own style and go with a stylist, knowing that I need help with my style, and then try to help in tweaking small things so you can feel good. And as a man, when you step outside, you feel good. You feel like a man when you are able to choose your own things. As a woman, when you step outside, if you are able to choose your own things, you feel good. Not spending time saying, oh, I hate my boobs. Oh, I don't like how my eyes look. I don't like my nose. Come on. You're beautiful as you are. Accept your look. God created you. You see, I'm going to tell you a secret that people don't know, how matchmakers select women for men. They don't select a woman because they're beautiful. When they see a woman, they want to know what's on this mind. Some women are looking for a rich man to use them for money. Some women simply are looking for a serious relationship. They want a man who is successful, so they can help. They can actually help that man, drive that man to become more. So that's what matchmakers look for. That's what we look for. If you say, come to me, say, no, I'm single, I'm saying, I'm listening. So why do you want this man? What kind of men are you looking for? Your story. You will tell me, because I'm a psychologist. You will tell me what kind of a person you are looking for by just telling me. And then I know. If I know that, okay, I'm not going to judge you, but the way you whatever you want, your wants and your desires are going to tell me, give me the picture of what kind of a woman are you. Can I actually take you to my guys? I'm a love harmonist for men. Can I actually take you to my guys and say, this is the woman you're going to spend the rest of your life with? Or can I actually say to these men, and I have a woman that I have in mind, would you like to get to know her and take her on a date? So when I'm able to do that, that means that you are a woman who knows what they want. And that's what they select women. That's what we select women for men. And even men, we do the same thing. Whether you pay me 20,000 pounds, I don't care. I want to know, are you going to look after my woman? They register, they come to me, they put their trust in me. So I'm sitting down, I want to know, are you going to actually be a man and look after this woman that you said you are looking for? Are you going to treat her like a queen? Or the queen, are you going to treat my king like a king? That's what I'm looking for. If you have been hurt before, that is a small thing that we can deal with it. The coaching, we can work on that. But all I'm looking for is, are you who you say you are? That's all I'm looking for. Nothing else. Would you look after this king that he have paid, and they come to me, they're looking for a serious relationship? Are you looking for, would you be able to look after that king? Are you the queen that can enter my king's mind and get to know them, sympathize with them? That's all I'm looking for. So let men get to know you. If you are single, or even if you are in a relationship and you've been hurt, there must be and that hurt is causing a stumbling block into your relationship. Let your woman get to know you. As long as their values and their beliefs, they go with your beliefs, with your values. Let them get to know you. Be yourself. Let them, when you are with someone, let them be themselves and be yourself. Make sure they follow through what they say they're gonna do. When you are in a relationship, you don't want somebody who makes excuses, who say, I'm gonna take you on a date next week, and then next week comes and they say, I'm busy, or after next week and they say, I'm busy, I've got work. That's what they're gonna keep doing. Those are the bad habits you need to ask. If somebody says, I'm taking you out on a date, and then the date comes, okay, their mom or somebody's sick, you can understand it, or they lose a family member, you can understand it. But then if today is the story, and then next week is another story, and then the following week they say, I'm gonna make it up to you, I'll come and pick you up, and then they come and pick you up, and they are looking on their phone, you're on a date, they're looking on their phone, it's bye-bye. It's not gonna change. That's why people enter relationship, they become lonely, because the signs are there from the beginning. Make sure they follow through. Whatever they say they're gonna do, they follow through. Don't date someone based on faith. Some people say, God, I have faith, I have faith. No, date someone based on reality, based on what is here. This is the symbol of their destiny. Everything you need to know is in their mind. God will show you the truth, and don't say, okay, I've seen the bad habit, but I think I'm just gonna go with the faith. There are some men who hide behind the Bible. There are women who hide behind the Bible. So you have to actually work with the reality. The reality is the authenticity of that man, the authenticity of that woman is what you need. You don't need to say, I'm going to have faith. I'm going to pray. God is going to change this woman or this man. Okay, there's some very habit that I see in this person, but I think I'm going to fast. I'm going to pray and God is going to put it right. No. If it's not right from the beginning, it's not right. Faith comes with when you trust and believe. When you trust the person and believe that they are the right person for you, and you believe that God has put them in front of you, or the universe, whatever you believe, that's where faith comes in. Faith doesn't come when someone has bad habit and you say, I'm going to have faith, I'm going to go and pray, I'm going to fast for God to change their attitude, their behavior. God does not change people's attitude. People changes their attitude, and God is there to guide them through. So that's what life is about. Ask yourself, if I take this woman to my mama, how would she behave? If someone goes and meet your parents in one day, your family all together, they're gathered together in one day, and when they are finished, all they say is, your mom is annoying. Your sister, she's annoying. By the way, I didn't like that one. You know, he's the wrong person. It's not going to change. A good woman does not judge anyone. Families are difficult, but a good woman is a good woman that knows how to bring the difficulty together. That is a good woman. A man is the man that you take them to your parents and they accept your parents. They accept your family and they're like, I like your family. I want to get to know you. They know that your family is not perfect. As long parents are not telling you that we don't want it. It becomes a problem when families from the beginning say he's not the right person for you, and it becomes a problem. You have to deal with your family. You're gonna have to deal with your family because the person that you are dating, they don't have to go through that. My family knows that when I introduce them to someone, they accept that person. I don't know if they is a part of them that they have ever doubted the person. They say, if you are happy, we are happy. Because they know that no one is perfect. And they have to trust and believe. As long as they see me happy, they have to trust and believe. Look at the way they speak to your family. Look at the way they cheer you up. Do they cheer you up? If it's the right man, they're going to cheer you up. If you go for job interviews or you go for a business meeting, you come home, they're cheering you up. Then you know you have the right man. They support you. Then you know you're dating the right man, the right woman, if they are supporting your dreams, if they are supporting, they're cheering your dreams. And their emotions as well. How do they maintain their emotions? Some people might have some talking problems. How do they maintain their image? When I'm talking about the image, the image is what's on the inside of you is greater than what's on the outside. Do they actually understand? Because if you're gonna take someone on a date and they start winding you up about how they're not happy with their eyes, how they're not happy with their boobs, how they're not happy with what they're doing, come on, that's gonna be your story. So the image, their emotions, how they are maintaining their emotions, how are they maintaining their identity? Are they accepting themselves for who they are? Is there a perfect relationship? No. Is there a perfect person? It doesn't exist. The word perfection exists in the dictionary. But what are they? Are they maintaining themselves, their identity, their image, their emotions? That's what you are looking for. Family values, beliefs. Why do they believe in the things that they believe in? And then you look at your life. Now you have the woman that you want. You have the man that you want. Look at your life. Is there any better habit or attachment you are willing to give up for your relationship to work? You have to give something, the things, all the habit that you did when you were single or you did with your exes, you need to give that up for your relationship to work. The attachment, sometimes you might have to give other things up. Marriage is not working. I'm spending time on social media. Honey, come here, honey. Okay. Oh, I like what she's wearing. Okay. I like her post. You see, honey is waiting. Divorce your phone. This, divorce it. In social media, you can spend time on social media, but divorce your phone. That is, you spend time on the phone. Then learn to manage your emotions as well. A relationship is not 50-50. People say relationship is 50-50. No, it's not. 1,000%. You give it all. You give it all. Everything you have, you give it all. Both of you. 1,000% you give it all. Not 50-50. Okay, give me half. And I give you half. We make it 100%. We are happy. No. 1,000. Give it all. To your woman, to your queen. You want to spend the rest of your life with that queen? Give it all. You want to spend the rest of your life queen with the king? Give it all. Everything. Worship them Tony Robbins says, worship them. I agree with him. My mother used to worship my father. I grew up with my family. We had a maid in the house, but I've never saw a maid cooking for my dad. She never did. Because the man got married to my mom, she didn't get married to a maid. A maid was there to help my mother manage the house, to help us manage the house. She wasn't there to be my father's wife. She washed clothes, yes, it's fine. She will help with the children, it's fine. But when my father comes home at 7 p.m., my mom has to be at home. The food is cooked. So when my father sits down, she can have a meal cooked by his wife. If the wife is not available, between us, the kids and the maid, we cook the food. Because my mother, she's not there. She's married to my dad. She gives it all. My dad, even though there is money for us to have these small things, to have all this, to have the pleasure, to have this, so to help people around who can help us. But she never married those people. He married my mother. So my mother has to give it all 1,000%. My father has to give it all 1,000% by providing my mom with somebody to help manage the house, to manage the kids. Lots of kids, she needs support. So give it all. The man is working hard. The woman is working hard. They both worked. My father worked, my mother worked. I'm talking about my stepdad. I don't never called him stepdad. I called him my father. Then I got to my father, my biological father. He's married to my stepmom. My stepmom gives the all. She does the same thing. She cooks for the man that she married. When you say I do, you don't say I 50% do. Give it all. And that's what relationship is about. 1,000% give it all. Be transparent and be vulnerable. Be vulnerable if you have to be vulnerable. Allow somebody to enter your life and let them give it all. No 50%. Give it all. I saw it with my parents. It worked. It worked because that was that generation. My father wants to go out, even though we have a maid, even though my mother is there, even though as children we are there, he would take his clothes to the dry cleaners. He will prepare his clothes for him to go out. He's giving it all. He's helping. He's giving it all. I'm helping. He's helping his lover. He'll make sure the children are happy. The children go out. Do they have money? He will make sure, are they actually contributing in the house? Are they doing housework? Are we doing housework? We had to go on meetings every now and then in the living room, which we did not like, to make sure that we are contributing in the house. We didn't like it, but it helped us to be independent, because that was a man who is a teacher. A man is a teacher in a relationship. So he was teaching his family, this is how I want my family to be. This is how I want to lead my family. And he will make sure that we follow through. When my mom is there, we knew how we had to get on with it. We just do things and we get on with it. Then I go to my biological father, is the same thing. My father is doing business. I'm helping, I'm doing business with him. I have to contribute in making sure that I'm doing my part. I mean, he's giving it all. His wife she's giving it all, not 50-50. So if you're single, guys, you can go to my website. If you're looking for love, go to my website, www.hseia.com, Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency, and you can fill out an application form and we'll get back to you. And we are here live Monday to Friday in Ghost Talk Show. So if you want to watch us, you can watch us and you can ask the questions. I'll see you tomorrow, everyone, and live with grace, everyone, and God bless you.